time. The Marvel panel. Let's start with the Marvel panel. They did the same thing. It was the Marvel panel, then connected it with the Iron Man 3 panel. But the first couple of news items were from the Marvel panel exactly. Kevin Feige opened the panel by saying they were working on 4 movies in active development. The first is Iron Man 3, hitting theaters on May 3rd in 2013. Then he went on to reveal the titles for 2 previously known sequels and confirmed another property that we've heard rumblings about in the past few weeks, and that director Alan Taylor, who's a part of Game of Thrones, is at work on Thor with Zachary Levi as Fandral, one of the what they're called, the Warriors 3. There you go. The dates and the names for those upcoming projects: Iron Man 3, which just mentioned, May 3rd, 2013. Thor: The Dark World. That's the sequel for Thor. The title for Thor sequel. November 8th, 2013. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. April 4th, 2014. If you know anything about Captain America, then you know what the Winter Soldier is all about. Next up is the Guardians of the Galaxies, which has been rumored for a very long time, and it was pretty much confirmed, almost confirmed, leading up to Comic-Con. That will come out August 1st of 2014. So no Black Panther announcements. But Feige, I've heard it pronounced both ways, so I'm just gonna call him Kevin Feige. Feige then revealed the team that will be unleashed on Guardians of the Galaxies. This is very comic booky. So Star-Lord, Drax the Destroyer, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot. That will be the team for Guardians of the Galaxies. And in a surprise, Feige then introduced Edgar Wright to talk about Ant-Man. Wright had been tweeting about being in London for the past few days in an effort to thrill off fans, but he came out to a very warm reception. Wright then joked around saying, "I'm taking the Terrence Malick approach to superheroes." Obviously, that's referring to the long road of development for Ant-Man. He also mentioned that him and Joe Cornish wrote 2 more drafts for last year for Ant-Man sequel. Then revealed test footage for Ant-Man, which he's been working on for at least a few days. We toyed a bit with the audience, saying they don't really want to see a clip of stuff with wires and blue screens in it. It's completely unfinished since we shot it 2 weeks ago, but they showed the footage anyway because Marvel absolutely owns Comic-Con, which is really true. The footage opened with Ant-Man sitting on the ledge in an air conditioning vent that led to a hallway guard with 2 agents. The costume was pretty metallic looking, and he snuck through the vent hole and started running down the hallway. He morphed into his normal size, shocking the guards, and morphed back down to ant size and kept running. Still in ant size, he leaped up and punched one of the guys in the face, knocking him out, and then he ran and attacked the other guard. The footage was obviously rough. Some thought the big small effects worked really great, saying Edgar Wright found a way to make Ant-Man's power work in a cool and useful way on the screen, while still allowing for some of the playful tone that he's done so well, which is really true. Edgar Wright directed Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, all that stuff. Edgar Wright jokes saying, "I've been doing 1 second of that for the last 6 years." Then he confirmed that the costume is a mixing of the Silver Age and contemporary Ant-Man costume in the comics, adding Ant-Man will kick your ass 1 inch at a time. Wright said there's no casting to announce or reveal that Ant-Man has been here all day putting out an Ant-Man title card and putting it on the table next to him. The title card can be seen online if you want to go check it out. And let's get to the nitty-gritty stuff before we run out of time. We're really running out of time. Iron Man 3. So just to get to the real stuff, Robert Downey Jr. was there. He was being the showman that he is. He was dancing all around Hall H until he got up there to the fans, and then he showed the footage for Comic-Con. It opened with Iron Man being in his new suit, because there's a new suit that he's going to wear. That's also up online if you want to go see it. He was not him in the suit, but just the suit in general. They did this display at Comic-Con where it showed all the suits for Iron Man. The suit that can... so the footage opened with him in a new suit that can be summoned through force of will. That might be the extremist armor that we heard so much about. They haven't confirmed that yet, so we don't know. He has some pieces that don't want to stick onto him, so they start zipping around the room, smashing into things, including with Tony in the suit as well. And he gets slammed with some pieces. He gets slammed with some pieces in his in the groin. And Pac, with the mask being the last piece ready to strike. Of course, in the Tony Stark fashion, he says, "I'm not scared of you," with the hovering mask. And then when the mask kind of flings at him, he does a flip, and the mask clicks on, and there you go. And the Marvel logo appears. The next scene has Tony bantering with Happy Hogan, which is played by Jon Favreau. Hogan says he's quit since he's tired of people laughing at him when he told them that he was Iron Man's bodyguard. So there you go. A little fourth wall action there. Obviously, Jon Favreau is the director of the first two movies, and he's not directing this one. After that light no comedic batter, they get back to the serious stuff with shots of the characters. They'll be played by Guy Pearce and James Badge Dale, as well as returning characters of Gwyneth Paltrow and Don Cheadle. We hear Ben Kingsley deliver some voiceover in the trailer saying, "Some people consider me a terrorist. I consider myself more of a teacher. Lesson 1, there is no such thing as heroes." Then we see Tony's Malibu house get absolutely destroyed by missiles being fired from helicopters. All the suits are destroyed except for the one that he's wearing. He manages to escape by jumping in the water. And then probably the money shot that everybody was really cheering about. A hand putting on the last of 10 rings, one on each finger. And then we see the figure moving around, and it's Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin sitting on a throne. So now it's confirmed that the Mandarin will be in the movie. And his voiceover says, "If you beg for mercy, you will be silenced." So there you go. That is the Iron Man trailer that they showed. There's some more stuff, but I am out of time. So come back on Thursday, and you get to hear the rest of the Iron Man panel. It's just a bunch of questions and little things here and there, but it's actually pretty cool stuff to read. So thank you guys for listening.